Oh, right. Yeah, I've got to have a rant about this. The woman just really annoyed me. Really annoyed me. I literally just took Nala for a walk. And when I take her for a walk, I sit her down when anyone walks past. Not because she's vicious, but because she's overly friendly. And all it takes is for someone to say, I'm thinking of getting her a sign that says, don't say hello to me unless you want to be best friends. Because as soon as you say hello, that's it. The floodgates open and she's, come in, Nala. Come on. Yeah, the floodgates open and you get full Nala best friends for life if you just say hello to her. So I'm thinking of, so but I sit people down, and when you sit a dog down, people tend to think it's vicious. But obviously, when people say, "Oh, is she vicious?" I say, "Nah." They're like, "Can my dog say hello?" Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Nala loves dogs. She loves dogs. Um, but the only reason I sit her down is because she's so friendly. She's too friendly. She will jump up, and she also don't realise she's as big as she is. So anyway, there's like loads of people just walking down the road when I was walking her. So each time someone's on a side with a dog or on someone's on a side, I'll go to the other side of the road. So I'm kind of doing that as people is coming down the road on different sides, switching her side. So she's not on the side of the dog, basically. That's the whole point because she loves dogs and if a dog gets close, she absolutely will jump and want to play. So I've done that. I'm doing that. Everyone's walking past fine. All of a sudden, this woman, her husband, and her kid, and this Labrador walking down, black lab. Now I see him coming, don't think nothing of it. I'll walk across the road, go into a little thing, sit the dog down, and I'm leaning on the wall, basically just waiting for him to walk past. Now the dog was on this side of the road. I've walked onto this side of the road with Nala and sat her down. Next thing, they are coming. They obviously saw me. They weren't that far down. I saw them. They was right there. So she 100% see me sit the dog down. All of a sudden, they're like they come round the wall bit, and they're literally right there. Like they've crossed over the road to come onto my side where me and Nala are. And like I say, Nala is actually good. She is good. And once she sat down, but like I say, if you come too close, there's all possibility she will just jump and want to play. And then this woman, it was almost as if, obviously, a lead only works pulling ways. You can't push, but it was almost as if she was pushing her dog in front of Nala. Now, I think she thought that that dog's vicious. Her dog had that lead thing where it goes over its nose so it can't bite or be aggressive. And I think she looked at Nala, and because I sat her down, she was like, because also when she was kind of pushing her dog towards Nala, I kind of looked up at her because my eyes are on Nala, making sure she don't jump. I look up thinking that she's going to be smiling and saying, "Can my dog say hello?" And I look up, but she ain't. She's looking dead at Nala and kind of goading her dog to walk near Nala. Now, the dog ain't stupid. It took one look at Nala. And the Labrador's bigger than her, but it's a Labrador. And it took one look at Nala and was like, I ain't going near her. So it kind of walked, but I could see the way and the look on her face. Like, at first, I thought she was going to be smiling and saying, "Oh, can my dog say hello?" Which is, I'll say, yeah, it's fine. But her face was like giving Nala a dirty look and trying to put her dog. Now, it annoyed me because I think she wanted Nala to attack or go for her dog and then say, "Why isn't your dog muzzled? Mine's got a thing on." That is really what think she thought, that she see me sit her down and assumed that Nala's vicious. But that's not the reason I sit her down, and she isn't vicious, and she is good dog. Like if I tell her, right, but that's what I think that was, I think, her goal in that walking her dog past Nala, was that she wanted Nala to go for it, so then she can say, "My dog's got a thing on, and yours hasn't, and yours is vicious. If you know she's vicious, put a muzzle on." But Nala, like even Nala, because people know. We walk past people with dogs all the time. If I sit Nala that side, people know stay that side. Do you know what I mean? Just in case. And like I say, most people say, "Oh, is she vicious?" I say no. And then they'll bring their dog over, whatever. I was like, she's just too crazy. She's over friendly. But I really think that was her goal, that she wanted Nala to attack so she could have a moment, like, because the look on her face, she weren't smiling. And but then also, like, it annoyed me first of all because I was thinking, one, because Nala will kill your dog. She isn't vicious, but she is what she is. Do you know what I mean? She's got 12 breeds in her, and every single one of them is guard dog. And the older she gets, that's the other thing. She's starting to get older now, where before, when dogs would growl at her, she'd just kind of look at them because she's not a fighting dog. But now she's getting a bit older. When a dog growls at her, she matched that energy straight away, and she will. The other day, a dog went barked at one of her dog friends. Mate, Nala was fuming. She's a guard dog, and she's vicious. Her teeth are like that. And I was thinking that. I was thinking, you put your dog can't even defend itself either. If Nala did go for your dog can't defend itself. You've got a, it wasn't a muzzle, but it's that thing, it's like the lead that goes over their nose so they can't jump up and lift their head up. And that, I swear, all she wanted was Nala to attack her, that dog, and for her then to have a moan and whatever. But it was so obvious that she wanted her dog, and she weren't smiling. But Nala even like, Nala's sitting there, and all of a sudden they've come round the wall, and she's like, the dog ain't going near her, but she wants it to. And even Nala like looked at me like, is this bitch for real? What is she doing? Like, even Nala knew that was this odd behavior because she's seen people with dogs walk past and they always walk on. She knows the deal. She knows the drill. How comes this woman doesn't? And I swear she just wanted Nala. But the thing is, like I say, Nala's not a vicious dog, but she's got that. She's that breed. She's a fighting dog. She's got pit bull in her. Every dog that can f you up, pretty much, Nala's got a little bit of it in her. So she is what she is. She's friendly as anything, but if you provoke her, she is going to fight you and she's going to kill you. Basically, like a Labrador is not going to be no match for her. Like they aren't anyway when they play. Nala needs a dog of her kind, like a cane corso or something, because they can hit each other and it not. But like Nala will, any other type of dog doesn't stand a chance play fighting with Nala. She's much strong. She's built to fight and built to guard, and that's the thing. Like it was like you're putting your dog in danger just so you, like in my mind, just so you could moan that my dog doesn't have a muzzle. It's like if you think my dog needs a muzzle, then why ever would you put your dog with a kind of thing where it can't bite at Nala? Like if Nala did go, that dog wouldn't have been able to defend. Like she would have killed that dog. Right? She'd kill it even if it wasn't muzzled. But with it being muzzled, that dog ain't got a chance. And I was just thinking, why would you put your like? Why would you do that? And her whole face, I just thought you are a fucking Karen. And at first, because I kind of looked up smiling, like because I really thought she was going to say, "Can my dog say hello?" But she weren't. She had this like bitch face, and I like looked at her, even her husband, like, yeah. But yeah, it annoyed like because it annoyed me at first because I was thinking you was trying to provoke my dog to attack your dog. That is 100%, and that annoyed me that level. But then it's the more I started thinking about it, the more I started thinking you shouldn't have a dog. You shouldn't have a dog because you put your dog in a death situation. Then possibly, if Nala wasn't as well trained as she is, and also all that dog would have needed to do was to do anything aggressive, and Nala would have kicked off. And she big now. Do you know what I mean? I was thinking she really wanted this. That's what she was wanted to see Nala snap. And if it was the look in her face, I just thought you shouldn't have that dog. And here's another thing: that dog looked older than two. There's a full-grown Labrador, so it's two or older. I ain't seen that dog all winter. Where the fuck's that dog been? I know all the dogs round here. We know all the dogs round here. Nala's mates with them all. Where's your dog been? And you didn't drive from nowhere because people park on the road and go to the park. There's a big lake park right near me. People park down that road. So you didn't park nowhere. You live round here somewhere. That dog has not been walked nowhere throughout the whole of the winter. I've never seen that dog in my life. I've had Nala 2 years. And we go out 5 times a day. Never seen your dog. Yeah. And she put her dog in a situation. Like, and that's the thing. Nala'd kill it. Like that's the difference between them dogs. Like other dogs will attack you. Them dogs have years and like every breed that Nala has in her. She's got the Neapolitan Mastiff. That's her main breed. That's the bigger version of the Cane Corso. Now, she's got a lot of other breeds, so she's not even as big as a Cane Corso. But she's a Neapolitan Mastiff, and they come from the Roman war dogs. She's a Chinese Shar-Pei, which is a Chinese war dog. English Mastiff, which is an English war dog. Pitbull, Staff, both fighting dogs. Every breed in her. She's got Chihuahua in her, and she's really calm and she's really nice, but she also is what she is. Like I'll give you an example. If we walk out this house and there's someone right outside, she's gonna kick off. A big girl Bart's gonna come and she's gonna try and attack him. She's done it because, like I say, she's not never been brought up to be aggressive, so she's actually not aggressive dog. But she is what she is guard dog. She's protective, and she can. That's the thing. When it actually kicks off, it's a bit like having a trained fighter. Really, it's like she's had years and years of fighting bred into her. But yeah, when we leave the house and there's someone right there, the first time she done it was a student walking past, and Nala kicked off, and it shocked even me. Because this is what I mean. She's been not like that at all, not guardy or nothing. But now she's starting to grow up. She's getting out of her puppy. She even looks more grown up. Yeah. And she will go for anybody who's standing outside. And I have to tell her. But that's the thing. And also at night now, when we go out for our last walk of the night, she, like I say, we know most people around here because we're always walking around. So she knows most people. But if it's someone she don't, she's going to start. But I am aware of it. I'm aware that she's going to. And literally, I look down at her hackles go up, and I know she's going to start. She's got her eye on whoever it is that she don't recognise, and she's going to start. And I say to her, be nice. Be nice. And I say, be nice. And you can literally, the more I say it, you can see her hackles go down. And then she's like, that's what I mean. She does actually trust that if I say be nice, then she hasn't got a guard. But like I say, also she is what she is, and that woman just walks in her dog past Nala. Like, yeah, Nala's not vicious. She's not vicious. She's a good girl, but also she is what she is. And there's every possibility, especially dogs on leads too. That's never a good dynamic. And to have one muzzled and one not, it's a nightmare scenario. Like, but I was thinking, why would you do that? Why would you just fucking walk your dog past Nala? Not like, and I'm saying she's not gonna do nothing. And she, like the way she looked at me as well. Nala looked at me, and I can read her, like her looks, because that's what she does. When anything happens, she looks at me. She tells me. The other day at my sister's, she knocked a ladder that was lying down on its side, and she knocked it. She comes running straight over to me. She still got that in her, and she tells me everything. She looks, and that is literally the look on her face was, "What's this bitch doing? This bitch is crazy. Like, is she for real?" Like, Nala's whole look was like, "What's she doing?" Like, yeah. And her dog, that's the other thing as well, is her dog didn't want none of Nala. Like, some dogs don't. They look at her and just like, nah. It's like cats do, foxes do, pretty much everything does that's like her size. Yeah. The woman's a moron. And it like, because like I say, it was kind of it happened so quick. And it was like, I looked at her and saw the look on her, and it kind of, and I was thinking, I'm gonna say, if I see her, I'm gonna say don't. And if she does that again, like now, I'm prepared for it. At the time, it just kind of happened so quick, and it was only as I was thinking about it, I was thinking it was just winding me up more, winding me up more. I was thinking, you're an idiot. And like at first, I was annoyed for Nala, because she is that type of breed, and she could get put, like, the difference between her and the little Yorkies that snap at people is that she's going to do something properly, and the chances are she's going to get put down for it. They're going to take one look at her and she'll get put down for something. So at first I was annoyed for Nala, thinking, why would you put my dog in that situation where she might have to feel like she needs to defend me and her? But then I started feeling bad for her dog, and I was thinking, why would you put your dog? And your dog has that thing over it, so it couldn't, even if Nala did something, it couldn't help. It couldn't defend itself. Not that it would stand a chance. Yeah, yeah. Well, like I say, it and like it just. The more and more I thought about it, the more and more it just annoyed me. And if I see her again, I'm gonna say, don't do that, because there are dogs like Nala round here that aren't that calm, that ain't that chill like Nala, and they'll kill that dog. It's a Labrador, like literally like the softest dog on the planet, the softest, giantest dog on the planet. Yeah, but anyway, I just had to have this rant. I feel better now.